What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cook This with Tony. I am Tony, obviously. Today we're going to be making the Chile Relleno Burrito Hack. And I call this a hack because I'm not actually using a real Chile Relleno to make this burrito. I have my own little version here using very simple, ingredients. So anyway, let's start with the things you're going to need to make this. First of all, of course, you're going to need a tortilla. I'm using the spinach and herb mission tortillas, which are green. And the reason I'm doing that is because it gives it more of the Chile Relleno feel, since Chile Rellenos are green. Second, you're going to need pepper jack cheese, a couple of eggs, a can of Ortega whole green chilies, or you could use there's another brand they sell out there, but I would go with this one. Some green sauce, which is optional, and queso cotija. And I already mentioned this. I have one open right here, and some masola oil. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and start. The first thing we're going to want to do is, of course, make the eggs, okay? So let's go ahead and put this aside, the pepper jack. So with the eggs, when you make chile rellenos, usually you use the egg white first, and you mix it to get like a foamy kind of the egg white, which kind of coats the chile before you fry it. But in this case, let me use a paper towel here before I forgot to bring another bowl to put the eggshells. Okay. So what we're gonna do, instead of just using the egg white, we're gonna use the whole thing. Okay. So we just go ahead and put it in a bowl. And now we just get a fork, and this is how my mom used to do it when we were younger. All you do is basically just give it a quick mix. Just mix the yolk and the white together. While you're doing this, you might want to go ahead and turn on the heat on your pan, and start letting the oil heat up. So put a little bit of masola oil, corn oil, and you could use vegetable oil too. Okay. I know usually I use olive oil, but I tried that at home and it didn't work. It just didn't taste right. Okay. So let's go ahead and leave that heating. Mix the rest of the egg here. Okay. And you know what? This video is going to be really short. Okay, because it's real easy. I think it takes like 5 minutes. I think that's what it took me inside the house. So now we'll get a piece of the cotija cheese. Just a small piece. Or you could put a lot if you want, but I don't want to overpower it since we are going to use the pepper jack too. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the cotija cheese, and I think there's a dog walking by outside. That's the barking you hear. It's not my dog. Okay. So let's go ahead and mix it with the cotija cheese. Okay. So it's almost like you're making a cheese omelet, queso cotija cheese omelet, which is really good for breakfast. Okay. So at this point, I think the oil is hot enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our egg in there. Okay. Real easy dish to make. I don't even know if you really call it a dish. It's just gonna be a burrito. Alright. So we'll put that aside. So at this point, let's start getting our pepper jack cheese. And I bought this at Vaughn's. I think it's like $3. I mean, you could use regular Monterey Jack, but I prefer the pepper jack because it gives it a little more spice, And since it is supposed to be a chile relleno, you want it to be a little bit spicy. So I would recommend just using one slice of the pepper jack cheese, or if you get it shredded, that's even better, but I couldn't find it shredded at the market today. Alright, so we'll have one slice of this, and we're gonna go ahead and let this egg kind of cook all on one side. Like I said, it's almost like making an omelet. Okay. So let's start getting this dish ready over here. Alright. Alright, while this is cooking, you know what I wanted to mention, if anybody out there has any hacks for meals that usually take a long time to make, but you found a way to make it like a shorter version, Mickey Mouse version of a meal, go ahead and share it in the comments. Or if you want, you could email me. I'll put my email right here for this channel, and if you allow me, I will put it in a future episode, and I'll put your name once I make, if I do make that dish. All right, so let's see. All right, I think this is kind of ready to flip. You know what I like to do? There's a trick that I used to say that I've been using since I was young. And what I do with the omelets like this, when, you know, so they don't break apart, I'll usually put it in a plate like this. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this. And then I'll just flip it over like a pancake kind of. Okay. And something like that. It didn't go exactly as planned, but there we go. All right. So at this point, we put our pepper jack cheese on top, okay? And like I said, it's better if you get it shredded instead of like sliced like this, because this slice is kind of too thick and it's gonna take a little longer to melt, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll let it finish cooking, and while this is happening, you're gonna want to go ahead and open your can of the whole green chilies of the Ortega. And I have one that I already opened here, okay? Alright, and there you go, look at, you have those chilies in there. Okay, and this doesn't take very long because, you know, egg doesn't take very long to cook. So let's go ahead and put the egg there with the cheese on top to let, you know, to just allow that heat to continue to melt the cheese. Okay, and I think there's enough grease in the pan already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dump the, you know, the Ortega chilies into the pan. You could chop them up if you want. These come whole, but I like to use them the way they come. And you know, just grill them a little bit just to bring out the flavors, because I think they come already cooked, but I like to cook them a little bit more. All right, it smells so good. And you know what? If you guys watched my last video where I made the queso cotija cheese soup, I could have just used these kind of chilies instead of going through the whole process of actually, you know, toasting them and skinning them, and because that's what takes the longest for that dish. Check out that video. Yeah, I have it on this channel, the queso cotija cheese soup. Okay. And you know what? I don't think I'm gonna use the whole can of these. I didn't know there was gonna be that much chiles in that little can. I think the last can I tried, the one I tried at home, I think only had like 3 of these. But anyways, leftovers for tomorrow's omelet for breakfast. All right. Alright, so while these are grilling, let's see. So this sauce that I showed you, the green sauce, is optional. You don't have to put this. You can actually put any kind of sauce. For the ones I made at home for the tryouts, I actually used a Hatch Chile red sauce. That, you know, gave it a lot of color because I am using green, and the green with the red really mixed really well. But I did try it with this one, and it tastes a lot better with this green sauce that I bought at Costco. It tastes almost like homemade, which I really like. And you know what? They sell those at Costco in these 2 big containers. I'll probably put a picture of it right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Really good. And a lot easier than making it at home, you know? Alright. So what do you guys think about, if you did watch my last video, the cotija cheese soup, did anybody out there try it? And if you did, can you comment down below and let me know how it went? Or just tell me if you liked that video. I know the video that's doing the video that's doing very well is the Mexican pizza video. Check that. That's a really good video. I actually watched it the other day and I was impressed with my talents. All right, and these don't take very long because they're kind of already, like I said, they're already cooked. You're just kind of grilling it a little bit. Alright guys, I think these are about ready. So let's go ahead, and now we're going to put these on top of our omelet. Okay? And the heat from these chilies is actually going to help melt the rest of the cheese. Okay, and I'm not going to use all of the chili. I think it's more than I actually need. And we could just kind of go ahead and like maybe give it a couple little slices on top of the omelet, because you know you don't want it to, when you're eating it, to come out all at the same time. Okay, it's almost like a inside out chile relleno kind of thing, I want to say. But all right. Alright, the rest of the chile, we'll just put it aside. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same pan to heat up the tortilla. You know, the spinach tortilla. And like I said, you know what, I'm using the green tortilla just because it gives it that whole feeling of, you know, the chile relleno feeling. You know, because of the color. I'm weird like that. I like to, you know, just almost like it's like a puzzle. But, alright. And like I said, this is just a easier way to make, like if you have a craving for a chile relleno burrito, let's say it's 10 o'clock at night and you know you're craving a chile relleno burrito, this is the perfect thing. Or for breakfast, which that's what I do. Alright, so this is done. Let's turn off the burner. And let's go ahead and get our like omelet kind of looking thing. And just put it on top of the tortilla. And you know what? You could actually make 2 burritos out of this chile relleno omelet. Okay, just for your information. All right, but I like to make it like this just to make it, you know, gives it more of that chile relleno feel. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, and at this point, once you do this, be careful I don't burn myself. You know, once you have it already rolled up, what I like to do is, you know, just for the look, you know, to make it more appealing to the eye, cut it in half. There you go. See the inside of it? Cut it in half. And I like to put a little bit of the green sauce. And like I said, you could put the red sauce too if you want. But I like I don't know, just because it's already green, you know, why not? And you could eat this with a fork. I know it's going to be kind of messy if you try to eat it like the way it is. I actually could eat it like this. You pick it up and you do get a little bit of sauce on your hands, but you know. Alright, so now we just I like to get a little bit of more of queso cotija. Because like I said, my mom used to make this, the chile rellenos with actual queso cotija, which I will be showing you. I'm going to make that video for sure. Because they come out really good. And a lot of people don't know about that because usually at the restaurants they put the queso fresco or the chile, I think it's chile, queso Oaxaca, sorry. Alright, oops. And I think that's it. There you go. You know, it doesn't take very long. Anybody can make this. You know, I think my kid probably could make this. But anyways, there's the Chile Relleno Burrito Hack. And like I said, guys, this video is going to be really short because this is a super simple dish to make. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and press the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and that way you'll get notified when when new videos are going to be coming out, which I am going to be trying to release weekly if possible. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Looks good. So good.